Good morning. It's 4:47. Camped over there somewhere. We had one other boy and girl couple show up last night. It wasn't windy at the site. The wind was very loud. You'll be able to hear it. Temperature is 42 degrees. So when I cross this other side of the mountain, I'm going to be cold. Camping in there somewhere. Walking for the sunrise right now. I was supposed to cross that, but it was solid and frozen, so I went around instead. Would have been fine if it was slushy because it's not steep, but it was just like walking on an ice skating rink, and the boot tracks weren't very deep. Well, that was like the longest 20-30 feet I've ever had to cross in my life. That took probably 20 minutes. I didn't actually cross it there. I tried to check those places. It's all solid ice. So I had to climb up there. It's 7:54. I've hiked 8 miles and I just got back into the woods. I've been on the side of the mountains and the wind has been insane. Like, I had to put my hat on early because I was walking toward the sun. So I needed, like, to be able to see the trail without being blinded. So then, I'd say 50% of the trail I'm holding on to my hat so it doesn't blow away while I'm digging my trekking pole into the side of the trail. I'm trying to blow off the side of the trail. Looks like it's about to be exposed again. Bummer. Alright, here comes the wind again. Man, that's so windy. I had to hide behind that rock to duck and take my hat off before I blow off the side of this mountain. The wind died down just a tad here. That's probably gonna pick up when I turn. That's what I'm dealing with. This sucks. There's a little bit of a view I can show you. I'm hiding from the wind behind these trees. Okay, here we go. Alright, coming out of the woods to another exposed part. So I'll try to record now before the wind comes. That's probably the PCT. I don't know what that is. stopped here by this water to get some water, and my zipper on my fanny pack is not sealing all the way. Like it keeps opening here. So I kind of emptied some stuff out of it and put everything else in the Ziploc bag so that if the zipper became undone again, nothing at least would fall out. It's 10:49. I'm gonna get some water down there and chug some. This is the last reported water source for about 8 miles, and I've got a big climb, so here we go. Okay, I'm leaving the water source. I went over there in that clearing to try to message my husband on satellite, and it didn't go through. Try to get a clear view of the sky. It's like, dude, that's about as clear as it gets out here. So anyway, I tried earlier today with no luck. I'm starting a climb, and a lady with 2 kids walked by and did say that there's no water, at least near the trail. So I got a couple extra liters to take this out with me. It's 11:22. I'm 16.4 miles in for the day, and I'm working on this 1,000-foot climb. So I stopped here for lunch, having peanut butter on tortillas. Whew. Still getting gusts of wind, trying to blow my hat off. That was crazy windy. I'm hiding behind this rock for a second before I go in. Okay, here we go. Here's my view. The wind is insane. So, took my hat off again. I'm gonna put some sunscreen on while I'm shaded by this boulder, and then keep on hiking. Alright, I'm sunscreened. Let's hope I don't blow off the mountain. Can't go back that way. Going this way. Slightly less windy here, so let's pick it up. That's one way. It's a little less windy up here, but I came from all that mess up there. The wind might pick up here in a second when I'm not being blocked by this thing, so I'm gonna put the phone away. Alright, I'm back in the woods. Okay, I took a break here. Back there, it was like walking through a hurricane. It was terrifying. Alright, time to hike on. Okay guys, I'm about to start my ascent of Carson Pass, which I know has snow on it. At least it's not windy in here for a minute. It's 1.9 miles to the top. About a 1,000-foot climb, completely exposed, so I don't know how the wind's gonna be. I did re-sunscreen my face because I assume I can't wear a hat. Alright. I'll check in later if it's safe. Here's my view. And up there is one of the 3 patches of snow I have to cross. So there's a couple snow passes over here. Hi, there's my snow crossings. I did it. Okay. One more big one. This is where there's no wind. Well, this one I hope. This is the big one. That one isn't so bad. Let's go off this climb. I think I'm about to be on the windy side of the mountain. Oh, this is Carson Pass, by the way. 2 miles down. Or less. Yeah, I have to put the phone away. Crazy windy. Almost done for the day. Not too windy yet. Let's hope it stays that way. So, somewhere after this descent in a parking lot, there's a stealth campsite. I'm gonna try to get there. It'll have been a 27-mile day. Physically, it wasn't too hard. Mentally, one of the hardest days I've had. Walking through those, twice, I guess, on these like little, when you're climbing over like a little crest or whatever, I felt like I was walking through a hurricane. The rest of the time it was just insanely windy, but the 2 hurricane type times, oh my gosh, like, I was like, do I need to ditch my pack to be a little bit more aerodynamic and just run for it? It was very scary. And of course there's 2 solid blocks of ice sections this morning that nobody even mentioned in Far Out. I could have done a few more miles yesterday and had them over with while there was still slush, but I didn't know. There's no way of knowing these things. So anyway, feeling better now that Carson Pass is over. I knew it had snow. Okay, day's almost over. Carson Pass. Something Pass. Oh, Carson Pass. PCT, there it is. Oh. Yeah, but which way do I go here? Sheesh. What good does it do to put a single arrow? Like, the BCT isn't in here. This isn't Canada. It's the visitor center. I think it closes in 2 minutes. Sitting here at the visitor center. And someone gave me some tamales and chips too. Okay, this is the visitor center. Made it 2 minutes before they closed. Got the trail magic, so I'm gonna hike on now. I had to hike somewhere where there's water because I didn't get water before they closed. It's 4:58. I'm hiking on. Just gonna go find out where the trail is. You can see it clearing across the street over there. There's the PCT sign, so that was the trail. The Wi-Fi wasn't fast enough to like do anything with videos, but I did text my aunt to tell her happy birthday, and I texted my husband. Home for the night. Good night, everybody.